Our bull case for Bitcoin in 2030, however, is closer to 1.5 million, which is still more than 10 times where we are now if you look at our Big Ideas 2025. I will tell you, though, that David Puel, our expert in on-chain analytics, currently has 4 key signs that continue to suggest to a bull market. We recently experienced a significant breakthrough. Many of the technicals, which I believe were starting to appear a little flimsy or dubious, have now been cleared. Those obstacles are no longer there. Therefore, we believe that this bull market will continue to hold steady for the upcoming year. Following yesterday's 10.39% loss, XRP recently underwent a very healthy correction and is now displaying significant strength and resilience. Since we are hitting higher highs and higher lows, which is a very strong indicator, we are actually in the green for the last 24 hours, and it appears that this trend will likely continue. Today, Cathie will discuss the dynamics and many technicals of what she and her team are looking at for this cryptocurrency market and why they think that this bull run will actually last much longer than we had previously thought. And it's true that the Fed is playing a significant part in this. To ensure that everyone in the XRP army sees this video, I need you all to completely destroy the like button. Then, let's get started. What is the current situation with regard to Bitcoin? Yes, I believe that the spot Bitcoin ETF were the first to take place. Being home to one of the biggest in the US RKB makes us quite proud. As a result, Bitcoin, the Bitcoin market, and other cryptocurrency markets and digital assets became institutionalized. Additionally, I believe that a lot of people are now paying attention to the maths. Actually, math is math, and math is math in the post on X. This indicates that approximately 21 million Bitcoin units have been mined worldwide as of right now. Furthermore, that figure will only rise to 21 million, to 21 million. It can't go much farther than that. Therefore, I believe that more individuals are calculating and realizing that this is a new asset class. As an organization, I don't get much publicity. Bitcoin is leveraging 3 significant revolutions and boasts the safest network. The introduction of local currencies into the internet is a technological revolution, essentially the next generation of the internet. When the internet was being developed in the late 1980s and early 1990s, the developers did not do this because they were unaware that money and commerce would occur online. That is a revolution then. It is a worldwide monetary system based on laws. In fact, it was the first since the United States closed the gold window in 1971. That's a huge concept. It is also a brand new asset class. And now that there is actual scarcity value, that final phenomenon or revolution is starting to take hold. There will be another million Bitcoins mined. That's it. Therefore, scarcity value is scarcity value. And the most intriguing aspect of Bitcoin is that, following its halving last year, its supply growth was slashed in half to an average of 0.9% annually. That caused Bitcoin supply growth to fall below the long-term gold supply, will continue to expand over time, and many people are aware of its scarcity value. Since Bitcoin cannot react to price increases or mine more than is currently theoretically limited, it will eventually become more scarce than gold. On the other hand, gold can react to the price increase it has experienced. In an effort to increase supplies, new mines, the more expensive ones, are springing up. And in terms of scarcity value, I believe that people are starting to grasp this differential. Have you set a goal or plan for Bitcoin this year? After all, this year has already been incredibly successful. We have the crypto week coming up, so maybe we can do a little more. However, do you have a precise goal for 2025? I would like to start by talking about the long-term goal. Therefore, if investors were to employ the best allocation towards Bitcoin based on its history, the amount you mentioned, somewhere between 2.4 and 2.9 million, would be appropriate. Naturally, that is a significant amount. I believe it to be nearly 20%. All right, just to get right to the point, during previous bull cycles when we have witnessed Bitcoin increase in value by this much, anywhere around 2, 3, or even 4 times, altcoins like XRP or Solana, 2 excellent examples, have seen incredible returns during that same time frame. Indeed, the 2021 coin season was a prime illustration. For XRP, November 2024, January 2025 was once more an outstanding illustration. If Cathie Wood is correct, institutional adoption will actually happen. Retail capital will be appropriately allocated to Bitcoin, and the price of a single coin will approach $2 million. Hey, a fourth of that, or even $200,000 each coin, assuming it ever reaches $500,000. I mean, slightly less than twice as much as it is now. In the event that we witness the same liquidity cycles that we have witnessed in every other bull cycle to date, in which altcoins have played a role, it will lead to absurdly large gains for XRP. In other words, if Bitcoin is unable to reach 200 to 240,000, it may double in value during this bull run. On the more cautious side, I believe XRP may increase by 10x from its current price, and possibly even more after Bitcoin's supremacy begins to wane. This has already occurred once more in November. While XRP recently reached a new high this year after reaching its previous high back in January, I don't think it's implausible that this might happen again very soon. So yeah, we've seen Bitcoin reach a high of 120 per coin. And now XRP is also reaching a new high. I do believe that there is still a lot of potential for XRP to reach an unprecedented height. So, folks, that's what I'm preparing for here. Additionally, there are a few technical things I really want to show you all. Although XRP is now trading at around 325, we must pay close attention to the stochastic RSI. As you can see, it is heading downward once more. For the past 3 weeks, we have been overbought. I interpret this to mean that we will soon be at our lowest point. In addition to this, there is another element that I believe is crucial, which I will demonstrate to you all now. The Fibonacci-Bollinger Bands. We are considering testing specific levels. Once more, you will notice that we are testing these levels again that we haven't tested in a short time. If we go to Fibonacci-Bollinger Bands, the chart view is quickly reset. If we switch to the 15-minute, the bottom support line is currently at 275, as you can see on the screen. And even if I do believe there's a chance we may hit 275 and find our bottom there, that's still a lot higher than where we were before, okay? Therefore, reaching 275 is undoubtedly a heavier strain. It's great if that becomes our new baseline. And it's becoming increasingly clear that we're going in that direction, which I personally have no problem with. At this point, reaching greater highs and lower lows is an amazing accomplishment, particularly with the Federal Reserve, ETF, and numerous other significant catalysts about to take place. We almost crossed our median line once more. It would be fantastic if we could surpass that. If not, and we drop down to our 275 level, I'm going to purchase heavily at that moment and post all of those deals in my fantastic community, Crypto Crusaders, which you can all join. If you want to join the Crypto Crusaders, I trade, grow, and conquer the crypto world entirely for free. All you have to do is click my link below and follow our simple 3-step process. After completing the 3 steps, you will receive an email with access to Telegram and Discord. My entire trading history is visible to you. My video is available for viewing on this website. Guys, take a look. You will not regret it. Everyone there has a deep affection for the community. Please be aware that I will never send you guys a direct message on Telegram, Discord, WhatsApp, or any other platform. I won't send you people a private message requesting that you participate in a Flare airdrop.